What is up, everybody? This is Shack Central, and welcome to episode 2 of the Lighty Challenge. I'm not even going to waste time this time. We're diving right into it. You know the character if you've seen the last video, Glacial Cascade Mines. We've gone through Act 5, Acts 1 through 5, and we're just starting Act 6. I'm taking a quick pit stop in the library for a gem. If you don't know this about the vendor recipe for making elemental damage to spells, wands, if you use a magic or a rare ring for the recipe, it will increase the roll. The number roll will go up. You'll do more damage with two spells, but the level requirement goes up as well. All right, no crashes so far. Maybe we're good. Well, it's fun. I guess we'll try again another time. So we had a slight recording hiccup. The crashes continued happening the same night after that hotfix. I ended up being able to slowly make my way through and kill Tukahama and make it to the prison and kill the Brutus Chevron fight, make it to Prisoner's Gate, and that was basically all that I was able to do. But the file capturing the footage, first of all, is basically unwatchable. It's just constant crashes, and to top it all off, it got corrupted and it won't upload into the video editor. So just know that starting from the next clip, it's starting after Tukahama is dead and after Brutus is dead and about 1 million crashes. Alright, after all the bugs last night, all the crashes, I got so frustrated I went to bed without even stopping the recording. So I have about a 13-hour video to sort through, but hopefully today is going to be a better day. So here's where we're sitting on currency as we move into the second part of the campaign. Not too shabby. I cleaned out this stash tab. I put a few things in, different spots. And we've got enough of these that I think it's time to see if we can run a few. I think we're going to start with like a super low level one just to see if we've moved past all of the crashing issues.
Let's see those hands!
Hey, there we go. Ooh, a Kikazaru. Ooh, there we go. And it was limb split. Oh, and it just occurred to me what I never put on. I picked up the other day just for this. Boom. Let's try this out. The Illusionist Glacial Cascade. Oh yeah.
It is ours.
Ooh, that's our first 5 link. Wow, that's quite a find early on. That's like huge early on. I don't know what level that's gonna require, but I always try to do that. I don't know what level that's gonna be requiring, but that's gonna be insanely good for leveling spellcasters. It might even we might. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Can I get back in because I hadn't set it off yet? Oh, that was terrifying. But we made it out. There's just 2 random monsters somewhere here. Okay. I don't get it. We get mine throwing speed 4 frenzy charge. So this is about to feel an insane amount better. Like this is going to feel so much better than it does right now, which is awesome. Super excited about this. As long as we can get literally one. Oh, just beautiful. Chef's kiss. Now we're mining. Oh, it feels way, way, way better now. Definitely everybody's favorite thing, escort quest. Not planning on portaling out, we're just going to practice our manual dodges here. This is a really good place to practice your little footwork. Ooh! Alright, so our first incursion zone. Let's get started. We're going to be doing a lot of incursion's going to actually be a really nice place to get uniques, and it's also a place where we're going to need to grind a lot of temples. Getting all the vials and all that stuff is going to be a problem. Until we get some more AoE, like I was just talking about in maps, we may have a slight issue clearing these, but actually, that wasn't too bad. Well, take breach splinters. We're gonna have to do a bunch of breaches, breach stones. Basically everything we're gonna have to do a bunch of, so gonna get everything we can. Didn't quite get it. Oh, hey. Oh, that's actually, that's kind of a nice one to get for future characters. Once we start getting higher level Essence of Woes, we can put those on so that I was kind of mentioning this in the first episode, but basically we're going to be looking at some point to go back to the coast and actually farm some item level 2 driftwood wands. The reason being, it's really easy to roll +1 gems on item level 2 wands. There's very few mods that roll, and that's when you can roll that. So we can put, basically we can roll, or we can get, use Essence of Woes to get guaranteed spell damage. Hopefully roll the +1 that we're looking for, and then after that you can craft on things like damage over time if you want, anything like that you're going to use. You can craft like a 3rd damage stat onto your wand and just be left with like an insane wand. Go in here. We're going to need an absolute ton of sack frags at the very least, and I'll always, if there's good ball skills, I'll keep for other builds. Like, this is going to take long enough that, and it's going to span enough leagues that we're going to play a lot of characters, so. Ooh, how about I just walk into that? Maybe we'll be alright. Maybe I should not stop fighting when I think he's dead before he's really dead. Other than that, great work. Wow, I genuinely was not expecting that to go so fast. Whoa. Ooh, well, the bossing's starting to feel decent. Bye. Oh, uniques. Oh, here we go. Uniques. I'm getting everything I can. Killing absolutely everything we can. I want as many as I can. I'll literally come back and loot this whole zone afterward. Yeah, there's no... Okay, so we can't get to 5, so that's fine. I'm just going to start working my way back because we got to go back and loot all of this stuff. And here we go. Alright. That was kind of cool. So let's see what we get here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. All ones we haven't gotten yet. Cloak of Flame. Heartbreaker. Heartbreaker's kind of cool. The Brawn. Oh, I would assume we're going to get a lot of these. I've seen a million of these before. And Shaft's Pace. Wow. I just got toasted. Hello. Hey, there we go. A little gore drill. Nice. Oh, and that's our first piece of rogue equipment too. That is kind of nice. Cool. And let's give Cruel Lab a shot. Alright, Let's get our mine throwing speed. It's gonna feel pretty good. 5%, and then as long as we detonated, we get another 20. So as long as we basically keep moving, we just went up like 25% mine throwing speed. Okay. I don't know that it gets much better than didn't even take damage at all. This is peak gameplay. You may not like it. This is what peak performance in PoE looks like. Look at this zone just from Tolman's thing. We had to come down here and go up, around. Holy crap. If you didn't know, this is something that I'm always surprised that a lot of people don't know, but it makes sense if you've never seen it before. There's a ton of warehouses here. This is the same deal in I think there's a map that has the same thing, but in the Green Gate, you want to go in the warehouses that have body parts outside of them. So sometimes it's a full body, sometimes it's a lot harder to see. It'll literally be there's like a little arm, but there's basically a blood splatter and a body part, and those are the ones that lead into the next zones correctly. Almost missed that. Body part here. This is the right one. This will lead right to the Legionnaires. There you go. Body right there. Alright, so I stepped over the Legionnaires by mistake, but yeah, leads right out, so.
Bye. See you later. Ta-da. Stay in the light.
Let's do this one to get it out of the way. Get our recipe. The 2 and 3 socket recipe is actually really good for getting some colors on your gear. If you're trying for like off coloring, like we have a pretty good example. We're gonna want 2 red sockets or 3 red sockets for a cast when damage taken setup, but using evasion gear and ES gear is obviously tougher. So we can basically set the item to 2 sockets, use the 2 red recipe, and then so we guarantee both sockets are red, and then we just go in and use our jewelers basically as if they were chromes. We up it to 3 sockets, and if it doesn't roll red, we just go back down to 2, because it's guaranteed to keep the 2 that it doesn't change the colors of what you had before. So we go back down to 2 reds. Then you can keep going up and down over and over until you hit the 3rd off color and go from there. It's our first abyss. I think this is the first abyss in near the end of Act 8 here.
Bring me back something. You found them.
We're just going to go Conqueror's Efficiency first. And there we go. Oh, I detonated a little early there. One down, 2 down. Man, that feels really nice with the mind or the boss damage. Just feels great. Anything we can do to there it is. All right, cool. It's time to get our flasks going. This is impressively never happening. All right. This can pretty much be whatever at this point. It doesn't matter super a lot. Duplicated unique. Alright, so that's our first. We got our first duplicate, as well as one siege breaker.
You hear? You're a smart one, Exile.
So for right now, we want to unlock as many crafts as possible. Just get through the missions. We're gonna need some uniques from Katarina. So that is gonna mean normally what I would prefer to do in SSF would be like to get the safe houses stacked up to the things that are most useful to me, and use there's a way to kind of farm specific rewards in a couple of different safe houses like repeatedly and know exactly who's gonna end up in there. So normally I would want to do that, but if we're gonna do that in the future, the first thing, step one, is we have to get all of the Katarina uniques. So we're just gonna set up all the safe houses as much as possible and plow through them to get to the mastermind. We need the diadem, we need the cinder swallow, we need whatever else she drops. I don't have all the boss drops memorized. Probably will by the end of this, pretty much. Oh, I thought I was dead. I'm gonna be dead. Oh, wow. Man. Oh, hey. There you go. Little reverb wand. Oh, hey there. Duresso's Courage. Alright, so we still got some more stuff to do in Act 9, but we're in Act 10. There we go. Is that Ice Tomb? I think that's what it's called. Hey, there we go. Wait, what was that? Oh, is that the Duresso sword? I don't remember. We'll find out in a minute, hopefully. Ooh, there we go. Alright. So we ended up with Duresso's Passion, the Eternal Apple, Twizel, Brisk Rap, and the Relentless Fury. There we go. Ooh. Alright, so results of this one are Freezing Pulse, Threshold, Hrimnors, and the Blood Reaper. Hey. Ooh, Ephemeral Ledge. That's a cool one. Alright, is that actually my first couple of fossils? I think it might be. I want to get to, I'd like to get to the ossuary and get that finished so that we can do our Merc Lab. I think we can complete it pretty easily, and it will be a huge defensive boost. Ooh. It's southbound? Why? I can't. Why would I get in lab and then all of a sudden lab is like unrunnable?
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
This is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean I'm not doing lab like this. Oh, I was past him. No. Okay. I was past him on the wind slash. Like you can see he slashed down and I'm dead above him. Are you kidding me? Hopefully get what, 4 or 5 keys. No. No way. We're gonna do our first Einhar stuff, creating uniques. We got a few we can Alright, so we click this. And boom, we get Crown of the Pale King. And SNS mark. Ooh, another Dressless Passion. Alright, so we got dual Dressless Passion. And, ooh, Pillar of the Cage God. Very nice. Yes. There we go. Alright, so we got Craghead, we got Reliceth's Impatience, and we got the Cassock. Z's Cassock. Got him. Alright, so we got a unique. We got 4 keys. So first of all, we got Gourd Breaker. I almost called it Gourd Drill, but it's Gourd Breaker. Alright, so now we're going over to the blind. Boom. Hey, cool. So we end up with a wide swing. Wide swing, which is pretty cool. I don't know why, for some reason I thought we already had one. That's fine, that's going to happen more and more. We're going to stumble into ones we already had, but for now, it brings us up to 38 uniques. Well, that's like a interesting one. It's got a lot of random little stuff on it, but it's not very good. It doesn't even have a notable. Alright, what are we? We're level 69, very nice. And we gotta go to kill Katava. Alright, let's do this. Cool. Easy peasy. Go through all this stuff by the muscular golden arse of innocence. This is what we went to look at. So after we actually gotten above 12% or 10% in one category, that was like my first little milestone that was going to be fun. So we are well on our way. There are still, what, 1, 2... that being maps, which could not drop yet, and watchstones, which could not drop yet. So either of these, it's going to be a while. But every other category, we've had at least one drop. We're above 10% in axes, and overall, I believe we're looking at 38 dropped during the campaign process, axe 1 through 10. I believe, if I had to guess, I think at least 20 of those came in Heist. So Heist has been very good for unique drops. It's been really, really nice. All in all, it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the character. It absolutely crushed Katava. Was almost insta-phasing Katava. We're capped on everything. Decent mana regen, and then where is it? Right here. So 40 and 30 dodge. But for now, we made it through the campaign, and I am super pumped. So I will end episode 2 there. I'll keep playing as I start going through the footage and putting it together. But we'll end it there, and I am really looking forward to hopping into maps with this character and really, really starting to get going as I get some more life, and we just keep pumping up our damage. So that is going to be it for episode 2. 38 uniques through the campaign, and we're ready for maps, and I will see you guys in the next one.